But we have esta Elsy and Elijah. For those that don't know, Elijah is her baby daddy. Apparently, people are like, "Oh my gosh, they're getting back."
The main question that people have been
They're getting back together. No, I don't know actually. Let's see what they had to say. In my opinion, I feel like these two have matured a lot. You know, there was a lot of drama in back in the days. I'm gonna say maybe a year and a half ago. Um, yeah, I just feel like they're mature now. They got to do what they got to do to be a family. Maybe they want to fight for their family, but let's see what they both said.
Let's start off with I don't know. I think the main question that people have been asking us is if we are back together. No, we are not back together. I feel like Elijah's gonna ask me the most fucking obnoxious questions ever. Oh, this light is coming through.
Okay, I got a question for you. Is there feelings there? If so, from who? And if from both of y'all, then why aren't y'all together?
This man, you went straight to it. I don't know. I feel like you answer that question first because I have my answer.
I asked you.
I just feel like so much shit happened between us that I just feel like we're barely starting to try to get along again. So that's I don't know. That's impossible to say.
Hey, good answer. Your turn.
Wait, you're not gonna answer the question either.
Oh, I have to answer? Yeah, I still love her.
Oh, he still loves her. Not him picking that question to know, bro. Let's not say.
You still I love me, but as Alani's mom, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone did ask us, have you guys forgiven each other?
Yes, I've forgiven her. For what though?
I mean, for everything that happened. I feel like we haven't really spoken about that, have we? Like,
Not really.
Yo, Chad, do you remember what actually happened? It's been so long, I forgot. I honestly forgot what happened. But I know it was a lot of stuff.
Forgiven me?
I feel you haven't apologized. No, I'm kidding.
Did the girl the baby just fell? Dude, what the heck?
I feel like I have. I mean, I think that if we haven't forgiven each other, we wouldn't be around each other. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're. Oh yeah, shit happened.
How do you guys feel after?
Hey, I didn't even catch that. She did correct his answer. I feel like you don't love me. You just love me as your daughter's mom. I feel like my boy still has feelings for her. Let's not say. I feel like he still loves her. He wants to be with her, and hopefully, one day, they work things out. Not saying they have to be back together, but the relationship is better than it used to be.
Living together after so long, it was kind of weird at first.
It was awkward.
It was awkward at first, the
Yeah.
first couple of days. But then,
Because I don't think people know that. I think ever since my accident, it was our first time ever physically being near each other. Well, besides Alani's birthday at the Sesame Park, but us actually physically being around each other. And it was, I feel like it was awkward, but it was also very I was going through a lot of shit, so we were in a position where there was a life-threatening situation, so we didn't really think of it like that. Someone said, how have you managed to be positive through everything you've been through since you and your baby daddy incident, and then the courts, and now this recent incident? And then she said, wow, you're strong, and I'm glad you're doing better. I want to touch base on the whole entire court situation. Someone did comment, and someone said something along the lines oh, you guys went to court for nothing. How do you feel about? I'm going to go back to answer what I just read right now, but I want to start.
I'm not gonna lie, I would probably think the same way. Bro, y'all did this battle, and then y'all went to court. Y'all wasted money on lawyers, the fees, whatever, and then just for y'all to get back together. I would have said the same thing, but I don't know. Time changes people, man. Time changes people. But after this, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and see what actually happened. I totally forgot of what happened.
Start off with that. Do you feel like it was a waste of time for us to go to court?
it was a waste of money for sure. But I don't know about time. Because I learned a lot about how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
How things are supposed to be. Well, I did waste time. I had to go to them stupid classes.
What classes were there? You had to go to anger management classes and.
I had to go to anger management.
No, but to answer that, I personally do not think it's a waste of time. And I think that that had to happen. And I'm only saying that not for my purpose, not for his purpose, but for Alani's purpose, because we did have her in a super toxic household. And I feel like if we didn't put a stop to that, it could have gotten really, really bad. So my personal opinion, I feel like that had to happen. Would I do it again? And obviously not right now, but like say that like we lived that time again. Yes, I think I would have done everything the exact same way. I feel like I would have still I still would have went to court. I still would have done everything that I did because that had to happen for her. And I also don't want to discourage people who have gone to court and for people to be like, well, you know, I did it. Like we both went through a bunch of shit, but fuck our feelings. They literally, I think what mattered at the time was Alani and her safety. And yeah, she wasn't safe in that environment. I just feel like
I mean, yeah, as long as they learn and matured and they do what's best for the baby. Yeah, as long as they're good for the kid. He wasn't doing anything to better his life. She was doing a lot. Yep, Elsie is right. I don't care if she's with him. That doesn't want backlash. Why was this video necessary? Or she doesn't want backlash? I don't know. I guess she said a lot of people wanted him back in a video, or they wanted to ask them questions.
Yeah, we needed to go to court. I feel like that had to happen. So no, I don't think it was a waste of time, and nor do I regret it. Just because we put Alani in a way better position, and she also skipped witnessing a bunch of shit that she did not have to. Me as a mom, I feel like I did good at stopping that at an early stage, because look how happy this little girl is. Like she did not get to see the really ugly side that me and her dad had to go through. But wait, I should probably go back to what she said. No, she said, oh, like how do I manage to stay positive through everything? So like I said, I feel like the incident with me and him, I feel like I just managed to stay positive just because I was looking out for Alani more than I was looking out for myself. I feel like everything that had to do with Alani went first before my feelings. Obviously, it was a hard time mentally, physically, and emotionally. I feel like it was hard to stay positive, but at the end of the day, I feel like my feelings come after Alani's. So I feel like that's kind of where my mindset is.
Yep, I always say your kids are first. Your kids are first, and then you're second, and yeah.
I think she was my positivity. I feel like seeing her happy and seeing her not grow up in a very toxic household, that was my only way to stay positive. So that's the way I see it.
When you guys ever get back together in the future, Elsie deserves the best, which is you.
Clock that. Wait, what? Which is you?
That's what they said.
Unclock that. I'm just kidding. You can answer that first, because I don't want you to go based off my answer.
Bro, you answer it first, Elsie. Dude.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, okay. I feel like, and I tell you this all the time, I feel like we are so far from ever getting back together, because we still have a lot.
Damn, my boy's sad right now, dude. He's sad inside. He's sad. Why do you say that?
Work on, like a lot, like between me and him, there's a lot that. Yeah, there's just a lot that we have to work on. There's a lot of growing up to do. For myself, I don't think I'm mentally, emotionally, physically like ready to be in a relationship. That answer is to be continued, because there's just a lot that has to be worked on.
I'm calling it now. They're gonna get back together eventually. I'm calling it now, bro.
You're like, fuck you then, bitch.
Hey.
I'm not ready for a relationship.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard. I feel like being in a relationship is really hard. Especially like we are just now starting to cope. Like I feel like we are just now starting to be around each other. So I feel like it's no.
No, well, yeah, they're gonna get back together. Did you catch how he said, "I'm asking you, not they're asking"? I meant like I feel like he meant like, no, I'm the one asking, like reading the questions. So like, but yeah, it might be his Q&A. It might be his Q&A. But I don't know. Apparently, everybody wanted to ask him these serious questions. Now she doesn't have those feelings for him, ni modos. Yeah, I mean, you could. I don't know. A part of me wants to say she still does have the feelings. He definitely does. He definitely does have feelings towards her. But another part wants to say like, nah, what's done is done. We're never getting back together.